Rule 8 to 304 of the Canadian Electrical Code, CSAC 22.1, titled Maximum Number of Outlets per Circuit, sets limits on the number of outlets, primarily receptacle outlets, but also including lighting outlets in some contexts permitted on a 2-wire branch circuit. This helps prevent overloading under typical unknown variable loading conditions in general-purpose circuits. The rule was significantly revised in the 2021 edition and carried forward into later editions, including the 2024 CSAC 22.1 adopted in Ontario's OESC, effective May 1, 2025, to better recognize breakers marked for 100% continuous operation and to clarify how multi-gang receptacles are counted. There are no major Ontario-specific amendments to this rule that change its core application. Here is a breakdown of the main subrules based on the 2021-2024 editions. Subrule 1, except as permitted by other subrules, mainly Subrule 3. The maximum number of outlets on any 2-wire branch circuit shall not exceed 12 outlets on a 15A branch circuit, 16 outlets on a 20A branch circuit. This is the default limit when the actual connected load is not known, the most common case for general office, commercial, or residential general-purpose receptacle circuits. Subrule 2, when applying Subrule 1 to receptacles, each receptacle counts as follows. This replaced the old 1A per yoke outlet method, minus 1 outlet per duplex receptacle, 1.5 outlets per triplex receptacle, 2 outlets per quadruplex receptacle. This provides clear, consistent counting for multi-outlet devices without needing to assume load per receptacle. Subrule 3, where the connected load is known, i.e., measured or reliably calculated, the number of outlets is permitted to exceed the maximums in Subrule 1, provided the load current does not exceed the continuous operation marking on the overcurrent device, circuit breaker, protecting the circuit. This is the key provision that allows more outlets when loading is controlled. Low, for example, modern LED lighting retrofits, low-power office equipment, or circuits with load monitoring. If the breaker is marked 80% continuous, most standard branch circuit breakers, the load is still limited to 80% of rating. 12A on a 15A circuit gives up to 12A continuous load. If the breaker is marked 100% continuous, some higher quality breakers designed for continuous duty, the load can reach the full rating 15A on a 15A circuit. This directly explains why your earlier question about a 15A breaker, labeled 100% continuous operation, allows up to 15 outlets or more, if load is known and stays as less than or equal to 15A continuous. Subrule for unchanged from previous editions for fixed multi-outlet assemblies, for example, raceway-style strip outlets in commercial settings like counters or benches. The number of outlets is determined differently, where the spacing between outlets does not exceed 1.5 meters. Each 1.5 meters of assembly equals 1 outlet for loading purposes. Where spacing exceeds 1.5 meters, each individual outlet equals 1 outlet. This rule applies mainly to general-purpose branch circuits, not dedicated circuits like kitchen counter, bathroom, or specific appliance circuits, which have their own rules in Section 26 or elsewhere. Practical summary for an office building non-welling default. Unknown load gives 12 outlets. Max on 15A, 80% breaker, 16 on 20A, with known low load gives can exceed those numbers, up to the breaker's continuous marking, for example, 15A continuous on a 100% rated 15A breaker. Duplex equals 1, triplex equals 1.5, quadruplex equals 2, when counting toward the limit. Always verify the exact wording in your adopted edition, for example, 2024 OESC in Ontario, as minor editorial changes can occur, but the substance has remained stable since 2021. If you're designing or inspecting, also cross-reference Rule 8 to 100 for maximum circuit loading. For continuous versus non-continuous load definitions,